We got a story from California. California, maybe this is one of the first in a while. The first good things that California has done. California maybe coming back around. I doubt it. But California becomes first state to ban cancer-causing food additives. The quote, Skittles ban will force 12,000 junk foods to change their recipes or face fines. Good. Just like we talked about yesterday or the day before on the podcast, how, what was it, big food companies were scared because of Ozempic and Wegovy. They're so popular that, oh my God, stocks are going down. People are going to stop buying junk food. Not a chance. Not a fucking chance in hell. Not a chance in hell that people are going to stop eating junk food. No one's changing their habits or popping a pill. No one's going to stop eating this shit. Of course, they're going to come up with some other chemical compound that is the same as the one that they're banning or whatever they're banning. We'll read through this and they'll keep on putting in your food. So don't get too excited. All right. There are many loopholes to get around this kind of stuff. Let's see. All right. Candy companies will be forced to change their recipes within 3 years or face fines. Newsom signed the so-called Skittles ban Saturday, which outlaws 4 popular additives that have been linked to cancer, disease, and mood disorders. Oh, but it's not about the food quality. Oh, it's just calories in, calories out. It has nothing to do with lifestyle habits. Oh, no. All this stuff that you hear that people say, well, it's not my body size, not my nutrition. Why am I having such mental problems? Because food affects your brain, dum-dums. Yes, cancer, disease, and mood disorders. Maybe gender dysphoria. Maybe just general fucking insanity. We know about phthalates and plastics and xenoestrogens and all these endocrine disruptors in water and plastic and things that women are subjecting themselves to wittingly and unwittingly during pregnancy. All right, the bill gives food companies up to 3 years to strip the ingredients from their products or face fines up to $10,000.
Wow.
Oh man, these multi-billion dollar companies are going to face $10,000 fines. Maybe it's per incidence. Maybe if they ship out 10,000 products, maybe they get 10,000 for each one. One can only hope because that's chump change. Supporters have heralded the bill as an important stand against toxic chemicals. Yeah. So finally, can we start proving these things healthy and safe before we just put it in food and then we subject our kids and our family and everyone in our society to it for 30 or 40 years for, oh wait, it's really bad for us. Why does it take 30 or 40 years to prove this shit, to actually get this stuff banned? It should be the other way around. It should take this long to see if it actually should be consumed. Why is this stuff just allowed to be consumed by default? And then, 20 or 30 years after, millions of people die from cancer and issues. Oh, well, let's ban it. Yeah, we're taking a stand. Food companies have hit back. So they're like, no, we want to poison you. Blasting the move as confusing and threatening to raise food prices. Because it's chemical trash. And it's literally industrial waste. And they want to use it because it makes their food goddamn dirt cheap and they can mark it up at a 1,000,000% profit. The 4 newly banned additives are brominated vegetable oil, potassium bromate, propylparaben, and red dye number 3. Cool. Oh my God, food prices are going to go up. Oh no, we don't have access to brominated vegetable oil anymore. We can't put propylparaben in your food. What are we going to do? We're going to have to raise prices. But my potassium bromate.
Matt Damon.
All right, food on California's chopping block. Oh no, fam, what are we going to do? What are we going to do without these foods, fam? I don't know what we're going to do. How will we live? How will we survive? Peeps. How are we going to celebrate the resurrection of fucking Christ without Peeps? How are we going to do Easter without Peeps? Look at these foods. Foods on Cali's chopping block. Peeps, Pez, Sundrop Soda, hot tamales candy. Well, I guess people are going to stop coming over the border now. They can't get their hot tamales, right? Mountain lightning and strawberry yoo-hoo. Oh, boo-hoo for yoo-hoo.
Dodson, we've got Dodson here.
Oh my God. Is this someone's main dietary course? People are living off yoo-hoo, Pez, hot tamales, and Peeps. Oh my God, these foods. Was this including Skittles, Sour Patch Kids? Yeah, Sour Patch Kids is gross. I used to eat that shit. Ugh, it's disgusting. All right, let's read through. I'm sure that's not the only foods, of course. But I love how they listed the 6 foods that like no one consumes. I know some people do, but you know. All right. Around 12,000 products sold use these. 12,000. An earlier version of the ban also included titanium dioxide used in products like Skittles, but that was removed in September. The European Union has already outlawed these additives in foods, forcing companies to make the tweaks. The ban will come into force in 2027, with companies found to be manufacturing, distributing, or selling the products facing fines up to 10K. You know, they're just, look, that's not complicated stuff to get around. Here's the thing. They're banning red dye number 3. And I'm not saying this other thing exists, but what if it's just red dye number 4? Or red dye number 5? Or maybe brick red dye number 3? You see my point? They don't have to make that many adjustments. They can just tweak a couple things and it's technically a new compound. Depending on what the legislature actually says, they can just tweak a few things and then boom, or someone can still order it. Right? Products sold in California, someone can order this from Nevada. They can just get Skittles shipped to them. You can't stop someone from buying this crap. You know, they'll change the name. It'll be a different company. They'll just use a different dye. You think anyone's going to be eating Skittles like, oh my God, these Skittles taste so different. It's like it's missing titanium dioxide. Yeah, Skittles is just going to crash. There's no titanium dioxide. What are we going to do? Or what are we going to do? You're banning people from using poison in food. I mean, people were still eating this stuff anyway. All right. Let's see. Other states like New York are are considering, Jesus Christ, fucking AI written articles. All right. Newsom said something. He says, this is demonstrable proof that the food industry is capable of maintaining product lines while complying with different public health laws country to country. This is gross. This is super gross. Super gross. What else we got? Let's read a little bit more about these things. Studies show that red number 3 of food dye in many candies can cause cancer in laboratory animals in very high doses and has been linked to behavioral issues in children. Yeah, we know that food dyes and artificial food dyes and food colorings and sweeteners and stuff, yeah, these things are absolute trash. Behavioral issues. But everyone's neurodivergent, has ADHD and attention deficit, yet they are pounding sugar covered in sugar with food dyes and so on and so forth. They're not exercising. They're cutting gym class. They're not getting sunlight. They're socially distanced and they're masked up in these fucking communist states. And they are completely just at a high state of anxiety when they're 3, 4, 5, 6. They're being groomed by teachers, right? With all this stupid gender ideology. You're just literally mind fucking your kids in every single hole, in their eye holes, in their ear holes, in their mouth holes. And in some cases, unfortunately, in their assholes, if we start going down the pedo route. So yeah, that's what they want to. They want all your kids' holes. They want all their holes. They already got their pore holes with the vaccines. They already got their mouth holes with these garbage foods. They got their ear holes because they're just constantly spewing this garbage into their ears, and their eye holes. And now they want their buttholes too. They want the buttholes. They're coming for, you know, we're here, we're queer, and we're coming for your kids' buttholes. Isn't that the song? I'm lit today.
He's on fire!
I am lit.